Did I make a mistake? Did I make a very expensive mistake? Is it true? Is it true the market is going to zero? Are these not worth anything anymore? I thought these were... But these are like $200+ right now. Especially this one. This one's like just going up. And this one too. This one's actually... It's shocking that this one is as high as it is. It's wild. It's wild. But apparently, after black and white, black bolt, white flare, these are going to go to nothing. They're going to nothing. This. Oh, I got to sell this. I got to sell these. I got to sell them real quick while they're still worth anything. Because it's going to zero. At least that's what I'm seeing online. That's what I'm seeing from a lot of people online. It's over. Black and white is the signal of the market crash. The market crash is about to come. On the same Poke Beach article that says nobody's getting black and white, they're saying a giant, massive wave of reprints, restocks are coming to the United States for prismatic evolutions and surging sparks. Now, do I think this will affect the market? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Every time there's a reprint, every time there's a big restock, we've already seen this, it does affect the market, okay? It affects singles, it affects sealed, there's going to be waves. However, I don't know that it's going to actually crash everything. Because that's another... Pokene is thinking... And I understand where he's coming from, and I kind of, sort of, ish agree that black and white will be the end of the you're not getting anything at launch type deal. You know what I mean? Like, it'll be the end of the prismatic launch, of the Destined Rivals launch, of kind of the Journey Together launch, which, you know, it's still not easy to find, but I don't know. It seems like a very lukewarm reception. I don't know. It seems like what he's trying to say is that because they're finally catching up with Surging Sparks and Prismatic Evolutions, they're catching up to the rest of the sets. And so every new set after Black and White, when it comes out, they will be prepared. And that Black and White will be printed to oblivion once they've caught up with everything else. So like once we get through Surging Sparks reprint, Prismatic Evolutions reprint, Journey Together reprint, Destined Rivals reprint, and then Black and White is going to go from nothing to anybody, zero in store, zero anywhere, to this just tidal wave of printing. They're just going to run that printer nonstop because it is such a big set, because the hype is there. And that is going to be the beginning of the end of the scarcity of Pokemon. We're going to start seeing it show up in stores. All the new sets are going to come out just like they used to. We're going to have so much product, it's going to drown out the entire hype fan base right now that we're seeing this massive influx of new fans from what I'll cover very soon. But I don't know. Because I think the amount of people that have gone to become fans of Pokemon, the amount of people that have started collecting, the amount of people that are ripping packs, I think the fan base itself has grown quite a bit. It's not just investor bros. It's not just ripping shippers. It's not just people trying to make money from it. I think there are enough new fans that it is going to be very difficult for Pokemon to catch up. Just in general. Like, yes, ripping shippers, people buying pallets, they're not helping the supply, but the problem has always been with Pokemon. I think they'll print enough now to satisfy the market for the initial launch of products, perhaps. Or maybe they will continue this delay where it'll be, Surging Sparks? It's been a bit. It's been out for a while. And they're finally doing a giant reprint. So if it took them that long, maybe we'll keep seeing the small little wave of people getting the stuff. and then it'll go dry. There'll be a famine of that product, and then 6-7 months later, they'll replenish it, and it'll be everywhere. It'll finally catch up. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I feel like Pokemon is just struggling to keep up. And right now, they're not at all. I don't know about you, but I have not seen a Pokemon product in stores. Oh, I could just end there. I have not seen a Pokemon product in stores since I caught one restock that was immediately swarmed by people. I got a couple things, but that was it. That was the only time I've seen Pokemon in stores. I have not been able to see anything in vending machines. Oh, you know what? That's a lie. I did get these. I got these at Walgreens. And then even then, I bought a bunch of these, and then I went back a bit later, and there's just nothing. There's one other Walgreens near me that apparently restocks every Tuesday and then sells out by Thursday of just Stellar Crown. That's all they have. That's all they get. That's all they order is just Stellar Crown. So if I want sleeved Stellar Crown booster packs, I'm good. I'm set. But that's it. That's all I can get in my immediate area. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what your situation is like, because it's hard for me to believe people like Pokene that are saying, hey, black and white is the end of the scarcity era. This is the end of over MSRP. Everything else is going to be back to under MSRP. You can start buying boxes for $100 again, or $95. You can start getting cheap boxes again. This is possible. This will be possible again. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because there's nothing right now. And it's going to take such a massive wave of reprints to replenish the dry ocean. Because there's already so many fans to begin with of Pokemon. And then this massive hype thing happened. This huge spike of new fans joined in. Huge spike of new resellers joined in. Wiped the market clean. And before, even when there was that hype, there was still stuff in stores for like a bit. Like when I started seeing the hype train building and I was buying some, Pokemon whenever I felt like it because it was just there. I could just open the bundle occasionally. I opened a Surging Sparks bundle and I bought a couple packs here and there, and I could just buy Pokemon cards whenever I felt like it. Now there's nothing. So it's hard to believe that suddenly that's just going to be fixed. I think it's going to be a lot longer than just black and white. Especially since black and white, we already know, is going to have zero allocation, essentially. It's just not going to happen. We're not going to see even the set after that catch up unless that set is a bust. Because I feel like black and white is not going to be a bust. I think it's going to be a couple meh sets in order to get back to normalcy. We need to see a couple sets that people don't care about before we get to seeing just product on shelves again. Because I guarantee the Surging Sparks restock is going to be snapped up like crazy. We're going to see products drop. We're going to see product prices drop in the market across the board. And there will be some panic selling. But overall, I don't think we're just going to see Surging Sparks chilling on store shelves. We're not going to just see Prismatic Evolutions, ETBs just hanging out on store shelves. It's not going to happen. That's wishful thinking. It's going to be quite a while before we see the entire market heal from the atomic bomb of hype that we've seen. In fact, let's talk about that right here. Click over here if you want to see that new video. And if it's not out yet, it'll be out in a couple days, where we discuss why Pokemon grew so fast, so big, and how it drew me in. Thanks for watching, everybody. Of course, leave a like if you guys liked it. Subscribe for more content. And as always, have a fancy frickin' day. See you, everybody.